Jen Psaki is not press secretary for Joe Biden no more. She's a pundit for MSNBC. But how will that work? How does that work? And did it make you think that the political systems that dominate your lives and the media systems that prevent you thinking straight are somehow working collegiately? Let's find out. This piece is by Julia Rock from Jacobin, which is, of course, a left-wing publication. And the reason we're using this is to demonstrate to you that whether you're on the left or the right, it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore the opacity of mainstream political and media systems and the intertwining of those two systems and our inability to receive open, transparent information. For those of you that don't know, and I imagine most of you do, Jen Psaki, as the press secretary for President Joe Biden, is essentially the president's mouthpiece. She's the one that offers his opinions, views, perspectives and edicts on a variety of subjects, from the Ukraine war to ongoing pandemic regulation to apparent media corruption in places that's convenient to point that stuff out. Or if new catchy phrases like ultra MAGA come out, she'll be the person that's propagating it. It's her job to manage the relationship between you, the voters, the taxpayers, the electorate, and the systems of power that, I would say, dominate, control you, and enforce the contracts that exist between the population and its government. The idea that she can easily glide from one role, working for the state, working for the White House, working for the president, into just working at MSNBC, for me suggests the kind of greasy ease that exists between these two apparently separate institutions. I know a lot of you here, because I read the comments, have like tribalized beliefs that this particular politician's good and this particular one is bad and this party's good and that party's bad. But what this kind of story shows me is that the system itself is a kind of all-encompassing orb of oddly banal and neutralizing power that prevents real conversation, that prevents the kind of nuance, grit and grind that ordinary life sometimes provides, that these ciphers and channels of power are interchangeable because essentially, ideologically, they believe all the same stuff.